Hey everyone, it's Jason with Rad Rovers, and I just wanted to show off this 1961 Series 2 109, and it was a station wagon, so 5 doors, but we converted it to a soft top and 4 doors, so it's more of a beach runner style now. But just wanted to show it to you, and it is available for purchase if you like it. And of course we can do frame-off restorations on your vehicles, or find one for you and do something of a different style or a different body, shape. And short wheelbases are pretty popular, but you let me know if anything is interesting to you here. And yeah, I just wanted to show this off to you because it is our latest build, and it's basically all original. I bought it in South Africa, and the only thing that we replaced that was little fraction of suspect was the chassis, but it really wasn't too bad. But I said, you know what, let's just put a new one on. But everything else is original. This color is in a pretty good likeness, I would say, to the Land Rover Heritage Green, and all that is powder coat. All the green is powder coated, and that means there's no body filler, because you can't put body filler on powder coating parts, and all the gray is as well. So there's really no paint on this whole vehicle. So I'll let you know what the upgrades are. For starters, it is a P38 hydraulic power steering from a classic Range Rover, and we did manage to keep the banjo steering wheel from this era, so I really like that. The Weber carburetor is a, sorry about that noise, the print is a 3D printed mounting bracket, so you can have a cable drive, and also the hand throttles if you have that, so you can put 2 cables on that and run it like that. So that's something we make, and you can buy those from us. Also, the stock alternators were 35 amp, and we made a bracket that is out of 3D printed aluminum, and that now has a 150 amp Powermaster, because we're running a lot of stuff, like for the electric fan on the aluminum radiator, draws some current, and we wanted to make it so it's versatile, so you could have all sorts of other things running off of this, even like electric winches and so on, so it can definitely accommodate that. Also, the all the wiring is of American Auto Wire kit, and so 100% all replaced. I did yeah, everything. So that's what that looks like, and everything is marine grade heat shrink, soldered connections, every single one. So it's really, top quality stuff there. Here's the interior, and this has a lot going on here. So just to turn the battery breaker switch on there, you see that? So this is a front bumper fog lights. This is a water tank, so we'll show you that. That's the water pump, and this a red light out the back, so kind of like the fog lights in Europe. That's a white light for basically reverse or just rear flood light. That is for the coil, so should you want to have your key ignition on and the circuits that are on there and not cook your coil, you just turn the coil off. And that's real-time voltage readout of your battery, USB. That's a light duty start right there. See, so it's very simple. And then your headlights, and then the backlight turns on there, and the blue light turns on, so you know that you have your lights on. Here's your interior light, and there's your interior lights there. That's really nice at night. I'm a big geek about LED lights, so I love my lights. I go overboard sometimes, but I really enjoy it. And so there's your banjo steering wheel, and I liked this handle, so I did that. I added that instead. The whole firewall was, I reworked it, re-welded it, and everything, and then had it galvanized. So you see all these blue marker lights? So there's one on like every corner of the vehicle, and those also have an amber light to it, and that I used for my hazard lights. So there's a switch for hazards, and so you can either have one or the other or both on those, and that's really nice. So now I have a dual line with a booster brake pedal. That wasn't like that before. It was just a single without a booster. What else? Oh, a reinforced hood frame. So you can put a tire on that. It's the deluxe version, so this is a recessed hood. But I just didn't like the idea of having 60 pounds of tire weight above your head while you're trying to work on your engine all delicately. So I mounted it in the back. So that's also a bracket that I like to do on the tailgates even. So it's basically just a hook. So that's how I like to do it. And so that's just you know, so it'd be like a 5-seater really comfortably. So a big bench, and the bench folds forward and then up, so it really gets out of the way if you want lots of room for gear in the back, and just have it like a 2-seater. So tailgate, yeah, and then really big tow hitch receiver, brand new galvanized axle, rear axle, with reinforced, you know, framework underneath there. You see that? Brand new fuel tank, all new, brand new suspension. I mean, this thing is crazy. So here's your white light and your, what I would call like the rear fog lights, the European style fog lights. And let's see. Oh, I didn't mention it. All of this green is all powder coated. All the green and all the gray is all powder coated. It's not paint. And that means there is no body filler anywhere on this whole vehicle, because you can't do that when you're doing powder coat. So it's really nice. You know, there's no damage anywhere. It's excellent. There was no damage. I bought it in South Africa 9 years ago, and you know, I've been working on it very slowly, diligently for the whole time, and yeah, it was in excellent condition. Locking hubs by Foreman Bros. I love those. They're really nice. I've had them several times. Defender front seats with Exmoor covers, which I really love. Even the door cards you see, I made those. And this bench, we tore it all apart and had the framework galvanized, and then recovered it as well. This was a made-to-order or custom-made soft top in the UK, and so that was really nice. And you see, even like for the back bench, I didn't mention that before, but really nice latches, makes it easy. So here's the locker that is stock standard, but I thought it'd be really fun to have this, and then you have a shower. Oop, and I turn. But you have to hit the switch, so I have to do that. So you come over here, you hear the pump go on. It shoots really far, doesn't it? And you can adjust the spray if you want, you know, so you see how far that goes. It's really good. So it's our beach runner, so you can shower after you get out of the water. Whew, hot day in Florida, summertime. So yeah, feel free to, give us a shout and let us know if you want to see any more details, or if we can do something for you that's custom the way you like it. But yeah, for the most part, this is all stock original, just little minor upgrades. Like power steering is just a dream, it's like it's super like a modern car, just one finger on the wheel, just really smooth, really nice. And I really love doing these little upgrades that like make a big difference, like the throttle and lots of power, the cooling package, especially in hot climates like Florida. They have a much better upgraded water pump with billet aluminum impeller in there, and then the aluminum radiator makes a world of difference. So it's just really great. We'll do a little up here. So here's a little up close. See, everything I do is just like, I like to separate parts with the different colors, so you can really see everything really sharply and pop, like define everything really closely. So there's your pump for your steering, and like I said, we make the bracket for the alternator, and we incorporated our bracket to accommodate that pump should you want to upgrade to power steering. If you have a 2.25 engine, there you go. But yeah, hope you like it. Man, it's sweating like crazy. It's hot as hell. So yeah, give us a shout. Let us know what you think, what you like, what you don't like even, and maybe we can build something for you, custom, and make it fit your lifestyle and suit your interests. And yeah, that's what we like to do, sort of resto mods that work but still keep very strong essence of classic Land Rovers, I guess. And yeah, thanks for watching. Alright guys.